I've got two more things to show in particular about this idea of sales pages, of flows, of process, what happens next. Okay, and in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to do a whole session on what happens after you've actually got them. You know, they get into your system now. What the bloody hell do you do with them? They bought something. What the hell do you do next? Okay, so we're going to talk about that in a couple of weeks. But for now, I just want you to see the flow, and I am trying to simplify things down. Okay, so left to right. That's also a good simple thing, isn't it? Left to right. So let's say you've made the landing page, and note if it's in blue. This tends to be suspects. If it's in yellow, it tends to be prospects and expects, but it's not a rule, but it tends to be. And the reason why I want you to know that is because I want you to be sure that your flows aren't all blue, okay? Make the sale, ask for the money, get that conversation beyond loving and chit-chatting. Okay, so if you draw your flow and you were going to put them all in blue, then it's not a good flow, because there needs to be something at the end. There needs to be a sell. Okay, so that's why I want you to note the difference between the blues and the yellowy orangey color. Yellowy orangey. My other half argues with me, says that's not yellow, it's pink. And I'm like, no, it's not pink, it's peach. Anyway, this is a yellowy orange. Right, okay, so let's assume you were doing a landing page, and your landing page was something about your quiz, for example, a diagnostic or a download. Okay, they might not want to give you, this is like they're in an inflection point where they take the bait, for want of a better description, where they actually say, that quiz is interesting. Okay, so, and then they give you their email address to go through this email follow-up sequence. We are going to talk about email follow-up sequences, and I'm going to give you templates in a couple of weeks. Okay, the email follow-up sequence, the templates, you now have information about them, so you will now turn them into a prospect. If you go to if they come to your landing page and they don't take the bait, they don't take the offer, they don't do the information exchange, you can still give them free stuff. So you could put at the bottom of your website, you know, we talked about all the bottom links, read more, join my newsletter. Again, you cannot invite for that. Read more articles, connect with me on LinkedIn. Okay, so you can put all of that there, but you're still in free and guessing mode. Okay, your goal is to get them into yellow line as quickly as possible. From the free stuff, you can now send them to a sales page as well. I would really highly recommend you send them to sales pages. From your email follow-up sequence, you send them to your sales page. So you've got a landing page, get some information about them, get them into your world.